As a fellow African journalist, Lucy Bailey has proved to be a worthy source of inspiration. Her most compelling and controversial documentary to date, Mugabe and the White African, is especially moving. This documentary was filmed in what is considered to be one of the world's most dangerous countries, Zimbabwe.
They're in the maze. There's about 7 guys, all with knives and axes and everything.
It's a continuous intimidation scene.
What are you doing here?
I'm here for my land that you take it.
Mugabe is a complete dictator. Nobody stands against him.
This is my home. It is your home. Well, you're in the wrong home.
People that have stood against him haven't lasted very long.
You're all right.
You are now our enemies.
Mike Campbell is about to take on a man who has brought death to thousands.
Drive! Drive!
All that it needs for evil to flourish is to do nothing.
Justice will catch up with you. If you want to come and steal, if you want to come and destroy. I think we have been put here for a purpose.
The land belongs to us.
And we must carry out that purpose for which we were put here.
But we're running out of time.
I will sleep here until you are out. And I mean it. I want you out.
Starting her career out as an anthropologist, Lucy worked her way up from being junior researcher in natural history films and then went on to research a major series about Africa for National Geographic. Along with this, Lucy worked extensively in Africa on a variety of wildlife and documentary films for the Discovery Channel. Filming in the Johannesburg townships, she also saw the columns of starving, tortured Zimbabwean refugees and knew she wanted to find a project that would highlight the continuing tragedy unfolding there.
We've done a lot of filming in Africa over the last, I like to say few years, but actually it's about 10 years now. And it's a source of fantastic stories. And we've been spending a lot of time out there. We were very aware of the situation in Zimbabwe, but were kind of looking for a way in. And we came across this tiny snippet of information about a farmer in Zimbabwe who's taking Mugabe to court. And we thought, wow, you know, one man takes on a president. That's got to be a good story. And it was only when we met Ben and Mike we realised they were strong enough to carry this, and that through this intimate story of one family's experience we could tell the bigger story of what was happening inside Zimbabwe, but we knew it was going to be really tough.
This then led her to the exploration of colonialism and racism. Mugabe and the White African pulls the audience into a family's turbulent lifestyle and their determination in standing up to the government, despite the danger that faces them. Robert Mugabe has enforced a complete press ban in Zimbabwe, which further emphasizes the importance of this film, as well as the courage shown by both the family and filmmakers. So what makes her work and documentaries so moving? At first glance, it is the direct approach she has. Along with this, her work is extremely involved, as she risks her life in a country under media lockdown.
It was a lot of planning and being quite clever about it, working out how we could smuggle ourselves and the equipment in and out the country, never travelling with the equipment so that if we were found no one knew that we were filmmakers.
Her ideas are original if based merely on the fact that no one else is willing to put themselves in such a position. Not many documentaries of this depth have been produced, which makes her work revolutionary, especially in Zimbabwe. Visually, her work is dramatic and powerful, which contributes to her active stance on journalism. Lucy Bailey is an inspiring journalist and producer, especially in her Mugabe and the White African. This is not to say that the rest of her work falls short. Every piece of work she puts together is informed and carries the viewer on a compelling journey. I, for one, aspire to produce work as powerful as hers.